Origin Gents CG reaction, and this is the Shrike Wildlife Wednesdays by the channel SamONella Academy. Yeah, still Sam videos here. It's about the Shrike. Give a lesson all about the most psychotic birds. This is about a bird, alright. Apparently, Sam's gonna talk about a bird. This is unusual. I haven't seen many videos like this, but yeah, he does make videos about insects and animals apparently. So yeah, let's watch this one. And people, remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out other reaction I did. There's a link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the cards for all the playlists like SamONella, Let Me Know, Internet Historian, SCP, things like that. And yeah, let's watch this one.
Hey kids, it's Wildlife Wednesday, so I'm gonna teach you about the Shrike. So the Shrike's a bird, right? Looks like this. Cute, right?
Yeah, cute.
Wrong. Turns out you're gazing into the eyes of a cold-blooded psychopath. Don't believe me? Let me tell you about it. First off, notice how the name Shrike is like a combination of shit and spike. And already you've got a pretty good concept of what the Shrike's all about. So this is how it goes. Shrike sees prey. Shrike uses its foot spikes to grab the prey. Prey says shit. Shrike finds another spike. Shrike fucking impales its prey on the spike. Prey says shit. Shrike eats prey off of spike like some kind of hell kebab. Shrike turns prey into shit. And finally, Shrike uses the spike to clean the shit off its asshole. And the circle of life.
Oh god, this is so effed up. I didn't know about this bird, damn. Man, this is really effed up, man. So, this bird impales, the food, I guess, for the bird, and then eats it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you impale something, and sometimes there could be a scenario where the rat or whatever is not completely dead, and this thing just starts to eat it. Oh, that's just fucked up. The Shrike the Impaler right here. There are some weird birds like this, man. Like I remember, hearing about penguins. There is a penguin called rock hopper or something like that. Rock hopper penguins, which has just weird hair type looking, facial features, red eyes type of thing, and they are just like a bully type of thing in the penguin world. They fight over just a simple one fish or something like that. Like they fight over some kind of a nesting place, fight over someone who's mating with somebody, and they always do that. They are basically bully of the penguin world. When you see all these characteristics about them, you're like, what the fuck, that is so weird. And obviously everybody knows about the vultures. It's basically features in almost all movies. Something dies and just vultures start to move around. Somebody is dead and vulture starts to come in, like, oh, this must be bad. But vultures eat these rotting corpses, but in the end they basically stops disease from spreading by eating everything up. So in the end they actually do more good than bad. But apparently, yeah, they are this omen signs. There is also a bird that has a big beak bill, whatever you call them, about shoe bill or something like that. I don't know if it's bill in there, but yeah, shoe bill, I think. What they do is they just wait there for the prey to come close to them. They have this massive bill in front of them. So they wait for their prey to come close to them, and this suddenly opens their bill and basically decapitates their prey. It's really terrifying when you see the bird. It's not one of those with massive bill with the what is that cartoon, the Fred and Wilma cartoon. In that they are featured like toilets or something. I'm not talking about them. These are weird. These things doesn't have that big of a bill, but has small but big enough that it's terrifying to know that it's really sharp and just decapitates their prey. So yeah, there are really birds that are really effed up, man. But this Shrike, this is just next level. I didn't know about this. Basically takes some prey and just impales it. I mean, there are different ways. I mean, there are birds who just uses their bill rather than claws to kill their prey. I mean, if it did that, I'm like, yeah, actually it makes sense. But impaling and then eating, the Shrike the Impaler right here.
Life continues. Still don't believe me? Here's a picture.
Oh, what the fuck?
That isn't some Silence of the Lambs shit? I don't know what is. I can only imagine what it does after it gets home.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
Thankfully, the Shrike is small enough to fit in the palm of the hand, so we're safe for now. As long as there aren't any teacup poodle conventions in town. However, the impalement is considered basic tool use, which is a sign of higher level cognitive thinking in animals. So while we're in the clear now, this guy could get even more devious as evolution progresses. 1,000 years from now, they're figuring out how to sprinkle spikes on the road to pop tires.
Watch where you walking.
Also, who knows how the Shrike's sociopathic DNA could be manipulated? Imagine like a bunch of Al-Qaeda biologists weaponizing the Shrike. We will breed it with their national bird. Those American pig dogs will never see it coming. But Abdul, what will we call this new creature? The bald shingle. And a hop, skip, and a jump later, and suddenly you've got kindergartners impaled on stop signs. Birdemic 3, should you use my idea, I expect compensation. So when you go to bed tonight, kids, make sure to lock your windows, or else you might wake up with a spike up Uranus and bird shit smeared on the walls.
That's so funny and thing is, passive aggressive way of saying, but damn, that is terrifying. People do mess with DNA and changing DNA, all this field about it. So this is really dangerous, because obviously impaling its victim, that is kind of smart when you think about it. So it has better brain power than other birds, and somebody messes up with DNA, makes big birds like I don't know, like massive eagles or something. So like peregrine falcons and things like that. If it makes something big creature like that, and it's it is terrifying, man. Man, seriously, man, I didn't know that birds had this kind of brain in them, that they basically thought like, that branch tree there that has some spike type of thing on top of it, I'm just gonna impale this rat on it and then just eat it. That is smart, man. Usually I heard about people, the birds using their bill, beak or whatever, basically killing them killing prey with that. Most of them just use claws. But yeah, this is just next level shit. I didn't know about it. Yeah, there was that big bird, man, with the Flintstones. Yeah, the Flintstones cartoon, that big bird, they used that as a toilet with the big mouth. What are their mouth for? I don't know about that, man. I've seen them, but I've never read anything about it. What are the big mouths for? I thought I remember the name and forgot the name about the bird. But yeah, what are the big mouths for? That it must have some kind of purpose. So what? It can eat a lot of things at one time or something and preserve it for a long time. Who the fuck knows? But yeah. Alright people, I guess that was the Shrike by the SamONella Academy. I love Sam videos, they're always awesome. Not a single one that I like meh. This was just 2.5 minutes long and it was still awesome. Yeah. Remember people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out other reaction I did. There's a link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the cards for all the playlists. Check out the end cards, I guess. And yeah, I'll see you next time.